So I was on routine patrol that day. Driving around Barron County. I was outside of Cameron when the call came in.
And then about 12:04, 12:05, we were notified that dispatch had received a call. A snowmobiler was missing.
I initiated my emergency lights and went to Wolf's Den, which is a bar tavern outside of Cameron, Wisconsin. Nick and Justin came out of Wolf's Den where they asked if they could assist in any way. I said if they want to, they're more than welcome to.
So we kind of walked out on the lake after they let us know that a snowmobiler had gone in the water.
So we kind of all took action and pulled the side-by-side out to put the spotlight out and began searching for a snowmobiler that was missing.
As we were walking out onto the ice, not long after we were out there, Deputies Sedani fell through the ice.
And I took one more step and I went down into the water.
So Nick and I kind of rushed to his aid at that moment. I mean, you're kind of just, adrenaline's pumping.
Nick got down on his knees and tried to pull me out with my hands.
All the water had come onto the ice, so it was really slippery. Nick didn't have any way to pull him out himself, so I kind of braced myself and helped Nick, and we kind of worked together to get him out of the water.
Myself being a bigger guy, I know it's definitely more difficult to get out of the water, so being able to have not only Nick and Justin there, but also Deputy Hughes to assist getting me out. Otherwise, I probably could have been in the water for quite some time if those three weren't out there.
I said I was going to continue walking to see if I could hear or see anything, and I could hear some yelling to the southwest. Shortly later, I saw a male subject in the water. So I lit up my flashlight and pointed that back towards shore. When I found the subject, I pretty much did the exact same thing that I did when we were trying to get Erik out of the ice. I slowly went over to his area and I got down on the ice, laid down flat on my stomach, and when I reached out to grab him, that's when all the ice broke out from underneath me. When I was in the ice, the snowmobiler was obviously in a panic. He had been in there probably half an hour because I fell through about 12:29 and the snowmobiler had been in there since before the call came in. I was able to calm him down. I had this conversation with God in the water, and it just was able to completely calm me down. There was absolutely no doubt in my mind that it was not the end, that we were both going to get out and everything was going to be okay. And at that same moment, to my right, there was a rope. So I was able to hold on to that rope while being able to hold on to the snowmobiler. There was a time where he actually pushed himself out away from me. I think it just gets to the point where he'd been in there so long and he was giving up. He told me he was giving up, that he was done. But being able to hold on to that rope and get back out towards him, pull him back towards the ice. I was trying to just encourage him, the fire department's over there, we can see lights. But when you're in there, it seems like it's taking forever. But the fire department did eventually come out with their dive team, and they were able to get him out of the water, and then they were able to get me out of the water. We figure it was probably about 25 minutes to a half an hour that I was actually in the water. Everything worked out, and we're both alive, and that's what matters.
Heather, I can't say enough about her. She went off and found the guy by herself and held on to him. I mean, she single-handedly saved the guy's life.
My little blip on the ice here, that felt great, but it'd be great to have that feeling every single day, and that's something that the Red Cross and every rescuer and law enforcement and military should feel and be proud of. I mean, that's true heroism right there. I mean, that's gotta feel good knowing that every day the Red Cross is helping people. Every day the Red Cross is saving lives.
Receiving this award, it feels great. Also, the humble part of me, I don't think that I should get it. I think Heather should.
I guess I'm honored that we're being recognized for our efforts. However, to me, we were just doing our job. I do my job to help people, and that's what we were doing that night.
Sometimes you have to step up and be a hero when you least expect it, whether you're a first responder or a Good Samaritan. Congratulations to our 2023 Red Cross Community Heroes.